going to do a little different warm-up. So I have my weighted hula hoop. I thought that would be fun to use. So if you don't have one of these, don't worry about it. You can do marching in place. You can do bouncing on the large stability ball. You can get on your treadmill, get on your exercise cycle. Any of those, just get the blood flowing, a little bit of light cardio for about 5 minutes, our usual format. But I just wanted to introduce this. It's just fun. It's weighted, so it's actually a little easier, but you really feel it kind of toning the waist. We don't spot reduce, but it really activates the core, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. Let me start our timer. And get us going. All right, so basically, step into your hula hoop, and I like to start in a stride position. So I kind of tap my foot as I rock forward. You're going to engage your core by pulling your belly button in. Hold the hoop parallel and just spin it around. There you go. And now I'm not turning my hips in a circle. I'm just going back and forth, and I'm just kind of rocking on that foot. Now I like to make a little fist, light fist, not tight. Take the other palm of my hand and wrap it around that fist and press. Just a light press, no trouble breathing, don't hold your breath. And that kind of helps activate your core as well. So we're just rocking back and forth. Whatever leg you are standing in front, that is really your dominant side. So whatever leg you just happen to put in front, that's fine, that's your dominant side. Lead with it. But we're also going to switch sides because we want to challenge ourselves. But we're just getting this down. We're just rocking front to back. And if you're dropping it and you're having to squat down and pick it back up, all the better, because you're getting a good squat workout. We're just moving. We're breathing. We're activating our core. Now, stand with your feet in a wide straddle, or no, not a wide straddle, just a little bit wider than your shoulders. There we go. Just kind of rocking your hips side to side. Standing nice and tall, reach that crown of your head up to the ceiling and just rocking side to side. There we go. Good. So, a little different. Bring your feet together and rock back and forth like a mermaid kick or a dolphin kick when you're swimming. There we go. Just front to back, rocking your hips front to back. Breathing. Woo! Keep it going. Sometimes you have to kick it up. I'll just do a little side, and then I'm going back to the front. This is a harder one. Okay, so now, whatever leg was in front is now going to be behind. I'm going to put my non-dominant leg in front and tap that toe and just rock front and back. Keep that belly engaged and tight. There we go. Breathing. Don't hold your breath. Awesome. You can have your arms out to the side. There we go. And just do little circles. Now we're doing two things at once. Because if you can go back, there you go. And just hold them out there. And let's step side to side and rock side to side. That's it. Stay away from the wall. That'll trip you up. Bring those arms back in if they're getting tired. Good. Let's bring our feet together and let's do our dolphin kick front to back. Now you can always shimmy down, bend those knees a little squat, mini squat, and come back up. And squatting down. And come back up. And down. And up. 2 more minutes. Seems like a lifetime, doesn't it? Down. And up. Awesome. I'm going back to my stride position. That's it. Tapping that toe. We can do a little lunge, going down and back up and down and up. 2 more times, down and up. And then I'm going to have a big challenge for you. And down and up. Woo! All right, switching sides and switch direction. So now we're going to go the opposite direction. This is really a challenge. So this is not your non-dominant direction. Okay, so we have non-dominant side and a non-dominant direction. And we're going down a little bit if you can, and up. Or just rock back and forth. Good. See, it's a little slower, a little weaker on this side. Keep the belly engaged, press into your palm. We'll step side to side. That's it. Even your shoulders get tired, so relax the shoulders. Reach the crown of the head up. Don't let your shoulders come up towards your ears. Press them down. Good, side to side. Nice. We're almost done. Feet together, front and back. Dolphin kick. Got 30 more seconds. Great. Now put your dominant leg in front, twisting to the non-dominant side. There we go. Just mixing it all up. Come on, finish strong, go faster. Real tight belly. Come on, spin it around, spin it around. 10 seconds. Keep going. Breathe. 5 seconds. And we're done. Awesome, great warm up. So if you didn't have one, this is something you can pick up at a sporting goods store. I got these at Walmart, and they come in a box, and they click together, so there's like 6 segments. It's lots of fun. It's a great change for your workout. All right, so we'll stick that over there. So now we're doing our upper body active range of motion, or just active range of motion, upper body lymph drainage. There we go. All right, let's see, breathe in. Press those shoulders down as we reach up. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Press those shoulders down. Exhale, turn the palms out. And release. Bring those hands up into prayer hands and pull down. Feel that good stretch in the wrists. And then come up and put your fingers down and feel a good stretch the opposite direction. Drop those elbows just a little bit to feel that stretch. Great. And release. Let's roll those shoulders back, bend those knees slightly. A few good shoulder rolls. And now let's roll forward. Awesome. Let's go into the cat. I love this stretch. From your tailbone through the mid-back. Then open up the chest, pull those elbows in and down just a little bit. Drop those shoulder blades. And cat. And cow. Great. Let's reach those arms across. Stretch and pull it back. And stretch across and pull it back. Other side. Stretch across and pull it back. And stretch across and pull it back. Okay, reach those hands overhead. I'm bending down so you can see me. Pull those arms by your ears and push those shoulders down. Make a light fist and just circle out the wrist. And circle the other direction. Big wide palms and make a tight fist. Wide palms, tight fist. Wide palms, tight fist. This is some of our upper body lymph drainage exercises. Good for all of us. One more time. And reach and release. Shake it out. Wonderful. Let's put our feet about hip width apart. Bend those knees. Hands on the fingers on the shoulders. Pull the elbows back and circling out the hips. Doing a pelvic circle. Go through that pelvic tilt. Right here, pelvic tilt. And pelvic tilt. Stop and go the opposite direction. Good. Upper body's not moving. It's all coming from below the waist, below the belly button. And come up. Let's have our feet together. Arms out by the side for balance. Bend those knees. Feel a really good stretch in the back of your Achilles and your calf and your heels. Feet are flat on the ground. And then come up. Place your hands on the countertop in front of you. Press down. Focal point. Lift up onto your heels. Then down in a squat. A little squat. Half squat. Press up. And go into a heel raise. Squat. Hands on the countertop. Press down. That helps you engage your core and have a better balance, even though there's no countertop. Focus, eye focus on this point in front. That really helps you also keep your balance. Let's do that one more time. And come up. Good. Feet a little wider. Put your arms out for balance. We're going to shift our weight to the left foot. Bring that right knee across. Flex the foot. Circle and in. Circle and in. Just warming up the hips. Go the opposite direction, out to the side, across, and down. So it's like you're making a circle with your foot, with your knee. One more time. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Good. Other side. Circle and in. Circle and in. Circle and in. Last one. Reverse. Around and down. Out, around, and down. 3 and 4. Woo, nice. And hands on the hips, push those shoulders down. And let's bring our feet a little closer together, bending down and doing our knee circles, warming up the ankles as well. One more time, and then we're going to be ready to get going. Circling the opposite direction. Very nice. Here's our last one. And now squat down and come up. Great. So we're going to our 5 exercises now. We're doing 3 sets. We're doing more functional exercises, more with body weight. We are starting with, I'd say, a moderate to light weight. Dumbbells. So I've got my trusted pink dumbbells right here. And we're going to, these are our twist and reach. We've done these before. So our feet are about wider than shoulder width. My toes are turned out. And I'm going to be pivoting. So I'm going to pivot to my left. And my left foot is in front. I'm kind of facing like a 45-degree angle. I didn't turn a whole 90 degrees. I'm more at a 45 degree in line with my toe. And the opposite arm as the leg in front. So my right arm is reaching up as my left arm is lifting back with the weights. And I'm stretching. I'm twisting and stretching. Chin up. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And stretch and reach, lift, blow it all out. And lift, inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, good stretch. Exhale. Not fast, don't swing the weights. Control as you're lifting, control as you're lowering. This is our last one. We're doing 5 of these sets, 5 to each side, and that'll be it. Very good. All right, put the weights down. Next, we're going to do stepping back into a lunge, okay? So what that is we're just going to lower down, put your hands on the ground, bend your knees. Shoulders over your wrists, step back one leg, step back the other leg, lower into the plank, shoulder blades flip down the spine, open the chest, lift the chin up a little bit, inhale, exhale. Now bring either leg forward, and then the other leg, and belly in as you stand up. All right, functional movement. You can also walk up the body like Pam has shown you before. Let's begin. Down, step back, lower to the plank. Inhale, exhale, bring one leg in, other leg in, and walk up the body. And that's 2. Squat down, step back, plank, inhale. Now if you can, bring your opposite foot in. So the one that you normally wouldn't bring in, try that one. Step up the other leg, walk up the body, stand tall, shoulders back. That's 3. Step back, plank, pull that belly in, step up, walk it up, stand up tall. Last one. Good plank. Come up. And come up. Awesome. Next, we're going into a cobra. We're going to go down into the cobra, downward dog, and then lower into a bird dog, and we're going to hold that pose. So let me slide my mat in. There we go. So what we're going to do is let's stand at the back of the mat and There we go. Bend our knees as we reach down. Walk it out into our plank. Good. Bend those elbows. You can touch your knees if you need to, but bend those elbows and lower down. Go into a nice cobra for a little stretch. Lower back down, bend those knees. And I want you to push up into a downward dog, which is just a good little stretch. And then from here, you're going to bend your knees, and we finish in a bird dog position or a tabletop. My shoulders are right over my wrists. My hips are over my knees. I'm going to shift my left knee in, extend my right foot back, toe touching. I'm going to lift that leg. There we go. And we're going to reach the opposite arm. So my right leg back, left arm out in front like I'm shaking someone's hand. I'm going to pull in my belly. I'm going to look in front of my bottom hand, just about a foot or so. And I'm going to point my toe, reach my arm out, extend your arm and your leg away from each other, like someone's on either side and pulling you. Pull that belly in, holding and balancing. Breathe. And bring it down. Good. Left leg out, right arm up. Lift the leg, stretch. Really stretch and breathe. Point that back toe. And come in. Lift up, walk it, one leg in, walk up the body, and that's that. Okay, so next, we're gonna go back down and we're going to do a bicycle. It's a Pilates bicycle. So we're coming back down and we're gonna roll back onto our back, hands by our side. We're gonna lift one leg up so that the knee is bent 90 degrees. And 90 degrees from my leg to my hip, 90-degree bend at my knee, 90-degree bend in my foot. I'm going to bring my other leg up to match. Excellent. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Feel the belly tightening. You're not pressing your low back into the mat. You're just keeping a nice natural spine. And what we're going to do now is we're going to straighten out one leg. And we're going to then straighten out the other leg to match and try to get them straight up to the ceiling. Good, engage your core, tighten up the core. And the exercise is going to be with our arms up as well. We're going to bring one knee down and hug the knee as we drop the opposite leg down slightly and reach the heel away from the body. And then we're going to reach up and bring the other knee in. Let's begin. So reach up, arms up, leg up, exhale, pull the knee into the chest, inhale, reach up, exhale, pull the other leg in, inhale, reach up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. If you want, lift your head off the mat and exhale and inhale, and exhale and inhale. This is 4 and 5. Bring both knees in. Now you can roll to your side and you can come up. So next we're going to use our stretched loop band. Okay? So our looped stretch band. I think I said that backwards. So you should have this already. We've used this before. And this first set, always go slow, hold on to the wall, and then we're going to just kind of roll through these a lot quicker. So get to one side. We can at least do 3 steps across. Toes are facing forward. Don't turn them out. Bend the knees, hands on your hips, and keep your head level. Don't go up and down. Go level straight across. And wide step, lead with the ankle bone. Bring it in. Wide, in, wide, tap. Other way. Good. That's 1. We're doing 5 of these. Out and in, out and in, out and in. Good. 2. And try to go real big. Come on. Feeling it? Woo, feels good. Working our outer thighs, abductors. Wonderful for our balance. See how quickly this is going? This is our last one. And then we're going to go right back Step out of our stretch loop. We're going to pick up our weights. And we're going into our twist and reach. Turn those toes out. And opposite arm is leg in front, left leg in front, right arm lifting, left arm lifting behind. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice your belly pulling in as you're reaching and twisting. Very nice. Great toning exercise. Arms, core, even the legs were activated. And our last set, reach. Don't forget to lift that back arm. And lower. Inhale. And exhale. Great. Put the weights down. We're going to do our lunge. Have that mat. Okay? Because we're going to go right into our cobra from our 5th plank. Here we go. Squat down, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Bring it up, and stand. Squat down, step back, lower to the plank, breathe. On the next exhale, bring the leg up. Step up again, and stand up. So by doing the movements on our exhale, keep going, makes it a little easier. Exhale, bring it up, and stand up. Last one, squat down. We're gonna stay down, let our plank. Good. Now from here, let's lower very slowly. You can touch your knees if you need to, and then come to that little cobra, which is a nice little stretch. Then we're going to lower back down, toes under, press up into that great downward dog. Feel that good stretch. Nice. On the exhale, lift up on the ball of the feet, lower the knees, and we come right down into our bird dog position. Extend the right leg, extend the left arm, and lift and reach, stretch it out, breathe. One more breath. And bring it in. Other side. Left leg, right arm, lift, point that back toe. Exhale, bring it in. Other side. Stretch it out and lift. 2 breaths. On the second exhale, bring it in. Other side. Left foot, right arm, lift, stretch, breathe. Bring it in. Fantastic. And sit down, and let's roll over onto our back. Roll down carefully, bring the knee up. Shoulder blades tucked under. Open that chest. Get to that 90 degree, and 90 degree. Bring the other leg up to match. Check yourself in the mirror. There we go. And straighten out your left leg. Straighten out your right leg. Let's reach those arms up to the ceiling. Inhale. On the exhale, pull one knee to the chest. Other leg reaches away from you at a 45-degree angle. Then we reach back up to the ceiling and we pull down the other leg. And if we want, we lift our head and shoulders off the ground, really engaging the core. Exhale, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. 2 more sets. Keep breathing. Last set. Open at the ceiling. Last one. Pull those knees in. Great. And let's now roll to our side. And let's come back up. Grab that loop stretch band. Put it around your ankles. Hold on to the wall. Make sure any trip hazards are out of the way. Pull up your pants. Bend those knees, toes facing forward. And let's go side to side, real wide. Side to side, side to side. Think with that ankle bone. Really, if you can even maybe turn those toes in a little bit. And that really makes sure we're working those abductors. Okay, out, in, out, in, out, in. Just go a little lower, squat down. Last set, squat down. So you should be getting tired by the end of the set, but not exhausted. Great, woo, feeling that. Okay, so we have one third and final set here. Pick up your weights. I'm still gonna keep my mat out of my way. Toes turned out, turning to our left, lifting our right arm, lifting the back arm, left arm back as we're fully inhaling. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Keep it slow. Really reach. Last one. Nice. All right, put those weights down. We're done with the dumbbells. Get your mat ready for your planks and our series on our back here. All right. That looks good. Nice little transition here. Okay, so we're stepping back. So I have to be at this end of the mat. And let's squat down. And step back, lower into the plank, breathe. On your second exhale, bring one leg in, put another leg in, and roll it up and stand tall. Squat down, step back with the other leg. Try to switch legs, stepping back. Second exhale, bring the other leg forward. And roll it up and stand tall. Squat down, step it back, good plank. Second exhale, bring one leg forward, other leg forward, roll it up. That's 3, 2 more. Squat down, step back, plank. Bring it in, and roll it up. Last one, we stay down. Step back, plank. 2 good deep breaths. Now you can lower to your knees or just lower it straight down. And let's come into a plank and stretch it out a little bit. Nice back extension. We lower back down, hands by your chest, toes under. You can push up to the knees and then lift your hips. Just another modification. Push through the shoulders, stretching the hamstrings. Inhale. Exhale, raise up onto the ball of the feet and then lower to your knees. And we're ready for our bird dog. We're in tabletop position. This is in yoga, they call this tabletop position. In Pilates, we're on our back. So stretch out your right leg. Lift your left arm. Inhale, exhale, lift that back leg. Stretch, reach away from the body. Strong, pointing your fingers together, nice and straight, not a fist, but squeeze those fingers together as you reach forward. Point your back toe and foot pointing and stretching. Now reach away from each other. You stretch Armstrong and they're tugging on you. Holding and breathing. On the next exhale, bring it back down. Wonderful. Left leg, right arm. Lift and stretch. Come on, reach. Reach away from the body. Elongate the spine. Stretch it out. Breathe. On the next exhale, bring it in. Other side. Point the toe. Reach the arm and lift. So you can go right into the position. Very nice. Stretching, reaching. And bring it in. Last set. Opposite leg and arm and lift and stretch and breathe. And exhale. Good. Let's sit down on our side, roll to our back, coming right into the Pilates table or the Pilates tabletop position. I like to call it the stair step. So 90-degree end, my bend, my thigh to my trunk, 90-degree bend of my knee and my ankle. Bring the other leg up to match, get it in position. That just automatically engages the core. Feel it right across the belly, nice bend. Shoulder blades under, open that chest, hands down by your side. Press the ankles together, press the knees together. Breathe and just hold this position. If your knees are directly over your hips, lift those heels. I'm just making a little adjustment. So I'm just like a stair step. There we go. We're just doing this is awesome. Let's straighten out our left leg, reach that heel to the ceiling, stretch out that right leg, and I'm going to bring them straight up to the ceiling. And that just kind of pulls my belly in. It flattens my back out a little bit, but I'm not trying to press my back down, but it does flatten it out a little bit as we reach the heels up to the ceiling. There we go. Check yourself in the mirror. All righty. So you can lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, pull one knee into the chest as the other leg reaches away from the body and drops to about 45-degree angle. Then reach the arms up. Inhale, exhale, pull up in the other knee. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Reach your heels and your fingertips to the ceiling as you're exhaling. Now, I'm inhaling. Now exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, changing legs. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale. Inhale, reach. And bring those knees in. Great. Now you can roll to your side, or if you want, you can roll up from your back. Excellent. All right, let's get our stretch band. Get the loop. Get the trip hazard out of your way. Don't rush through this. Taking our time. And supporting. Stepping into it. Very good. So this is our last exercise. Toes facing forward, if not pigeon-toed in. Bend down and take it out and in, out and in, out and tap, out and in. Go real wide. Keep it wide. Good. Try to take real big steps, really traveling across the mat or the room. Good. Now, don't use the mat on this one because you don't want to trip on it. Really feeling that. Good. Here's our last one. Big. Keep it a little lower. Come on. Don't turn your toes out. Woo! And come up. Fantastic. Good job. All righty. Loving it. So let's use the wall or a chair. Great. Let's just step back and let's just stretch out the back of our legs, back side, and our shoulders. So I'm about a good 3.5 feet away from the chair, but I have long legs, or that doesn't matter, really, it's the body length. So just dropping my head through my arms. Feel like someone's behind me, pulling my hips back. Feel that good stretch all the way up the backside. As you exhale, sink a little bit more. Relax. When you finish a workout and start your stretching, you really don't want to go with your head all the way down. So this is about as low as I would go until you're kind of not breathing hard anymore and your heart rate comes back down. You don't want to get dizzy. So bend those knees now and roll it up. Good. Stepping forward into our calf stretch. Press down on the chair a little, push the shoulders down, push the back knee away from you, straightening out that leg, pushing your heel into the ground. There we go. So if you're paying attention and you're wondering why this is a Sunday morning, 6:30 in the morning, Kathy's doing this live. That's because Kathy's getting ready to pull with my husband. We're pulling our trailer down to Matagorda and we're going to get some beach therapy. We're going to just take a week and chill at the beach. Let's change legs. And who knows, maybe I'll record a couple videos down there. And we'd like to go bike riding on the sand and just watch the other people catch fish. Sink down a little lower, take our dog, take our cat, catch up on our reading and just relax. Great. Step forward. Take a loop band or a towel or grab your bottom of your heel. We're doing our quad stretch. So knee to knee, stand nice and tall. Pull it back just a little bit. And technically, we're taking a break from some construction work we're doing, some renovation of our master bedroom. We've been living in our living room. Our dining room is our closet. So I think we're going to take a little break from it, get away, come back, regroup, and be strong to get it done. It's amazing how a little project can become such an extensive project. And it's a little room. Breathing still. This is also a good little stretch for the front of the chest of the arm that's reaching back. So such a good stretch. Pull it back a little bit more. I'm holding this just a little longer. Keep breathing because this is so important. And release. Shifting weight, pick up the other foot. There we go. So you guys said you liked my story. So we have popcorn ceiling in our old house. It was built in the 1980s. I know that's not old, but 1980s popcorn ceiling. So instead of scraping, we decided to take the whole ceiling down, drywall and all. Well, that opened up a whole host of problems. And release. So then, of course, we had to paint. And then, of course, we had to pull up the old yucky carpet. And, of course, then we have to get new flooring. Sit nice and tall. Hand on the knee, pull the foot up. And, of course, our old bedroom furniture, which was a mishmash of things because our old furniture didn't fit and it was too big. And so we had to get all new furniture, darn. And, yeah. We made a dump run yesterday of insulation, a drywall, and carpeting. Relax, breathe. This is for the hips. You know this stretch. And so now we're going to take off and step away from the renovation for a week and come back rejuvenated and finish it up. I promise my husband will be back in by Christmas. But I'm hoping for just another week or two. This feels so good on the hips. We worked these hips today. We really did. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. Nice. Feet a little wider. Sit down, get on your sit bones side to side and settle in the middle. Take your left hand, put it on the right leg, right arm down, palm up, stretch it up, and just stretch it over, reach. And breathe. And release. Other side, put your seatbelt on, this palm up, left arm up, reaching over to the right. Just feel like a good stretch, total body stretch. And release. Fantastic. Let's finish with just a 5-minute relaxation. Let's Take the chair away, lie down on your back, on your mat, and we're going to do Savasana. Savasana is just yoga for the relaxation. We get on our back. It is how we end most yoga classes. And you can use any of your relaxation techniques that you want. We're just going to focus on our breathing. And let's roll it back, and let's bring both knees into our chest. And let's just rock side to side. A little self-massage for those spine muscles we engaged throughout the workout. That feels nice. Very good. And you can also rock front to back. Put your hands behind the knees. That helps a little bit more. And let's just settle down. One leg down, one leg, other leg down. Tuck the shoulder blades under, open the chest. Palms up or palms down. I like to have my palms up because I feel that opens up my chest a little bit more. Opens up my shoulders. There we go. I have my hands at about maybe a 45-degree angle away from my body. Straighten out one leg, straighten out the other leg. Now for a little bit of traction, lift your left leg and reach it, stretch it, and like someone's pulling your foot away from the body and then put it down. Lift the right leg, reach away from the body and down, then the left leg again, reach away and down, right, reach away and down. And it just creates a little bit of traction, stretching a little bit, which we're going to kind of undo as we start relaxing, but that's okay. So you're probably not in a super relaxed position, so just now let your fingers relax. Let your toes fall to the side. Start breathing, relax your shoulders. Inhale with the belly rise. Exhale, let the belly fall. Each time you breathe in, feel and think about the healing energy coming into the body and spreading just like a big wave throughout the body. Radiating from the lungs, every direction, filling the body all the way to the fingertips and the tips of your toes and the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, you're exhaling any toxins, any anxiety, any tensions, and just letting them go. Inhale, healing energy. Exhale, all the bad stuff, all the gunk. Let's just breathe through our nose. Now go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. You can open your eyes. When you're ready, you can roll over onto your side and then push yourself up and just come to a comfortable sitting position. I like to cross my legs, and sometimes I'll just have them not really cross, one leg in front of the other. And I like to kind of push back on the upper shin and kind of sit nice and tall. Press those shoulders down. And just come to a nice, comfortable, good seated posture position. Gather your thoughts and get ready for a great day. Hope you enjoy your day. And